December the 29th, and we're getting ready for 2013. Cajun's pushing a year old, and we're getting started on these heifers. I spent 3 days in a square pen going one direction, and I had a cord on him for his safety and the heifer's safety. He was kind of wanting to get a mouthful and go for a bit of a drag. I took a video here on the 11th day, and I'm really slowing him down. I don't know if it's overdone or not, but I need to discuss it with Len and see what he thinks. Reason being is he was putting a lot of fear in these heifers and wanting to use a little bit more brawn than brains, and if I can teach him how to slow down and stay behind that last heifer, I will. The other thing is the pups I've had in the past, I've kind of had to go back and retrain them and slow them down. They were zigging and zagging all over the place and a lot of wasted footsteps, so if I can pay attention and do my homework a little bit better and get that 1% that I'm looking in myself, I'm damn sure going to try. Also, towards the end of this video, I tried to make it not so strategic, and I did some figure eights and some circles and kind of let him play with his balance and feel of the stock and make sure that he kind of wanted to come back tomorrow and had a good attitude about it. Kept on wanting to learn. I added a clip of him losing control and getting a hold. He kind of spit up, and you can kind of see what happens there. Also, I got a start of him learn how to go back and pick up a heifer he dropped, so that's on there too. Anyhow, I'm going to send this off to Len and get him to critique it and make the changes that I need to do, and I hope you guys enjoy this and have a good day. Adios.
Schneider Cowdogs, a division of Daltons Cajun located in British Columbia, Canada. This is Little Dog Cajun. He is out of Chansey and Teak. He's a quarter blackmouth cur, 5/16 bulldog, and 7/16 border collie. Cajun's real green, huh? A year old, right at a year old, and learning how to do this. Quentin's had a lot of patience with him, teaching him how and keeping him out of harm's way. This is a very aggressive pup. That old litter's aggressive. You know what's on their mind back there is, let me see if I can't bite this cow. That's what they're thinking about. And this is how you have to handle this dog, train him to be a good cow dog. He's going to be quiet back there. He's going to walk around, and he's going to be in control of what he does. Watch him now. He's learning his little position back there behind cattle on a galler. Quentin, you're doing good, son. Look at that buggy, man. You got that four-wheeler going, your little flag in your hand, and you're watching what your dog is doing. I like the way you're doing this. You're holding the cattle up for him. Like you said, the dog, the cattle know this dog will bite, so they're scared of him. They'll run away from him. I like what you're doing. You're holding your cattle and slowing them down for him. All right, let's look at this pup now. He's learning how to get on his outside corners and come back behind cattle. This is what you're teaching him to do. He has when he first started, he was very serious about it. Little old tail was down, and his interest was up. Now he's getting a little bit bored back there. Little old tail coming up, he wants to flag it, and he wants to bite cattle. And that's what he's thinking. I can play with these things. Now here's what happens here. This is true to form right here, huh? All these young dogs, I do this in my buggy. All these young dogs are put back there, and it's very boring on these broke heifers, and they have to stay back there and learn something about balance and get out and be quiet. Now this, later on, you can see the interest will be really keen here, and he'll be all serious about what he's doing. Today it's about half play, and he's thinking about grabbing them, and that's what makes him get excited. Little old tail come up. He wants to tangle it up with them. And we know that. And we're keeping him back off them to keep him from doing that. This is what you have to do to teach a dog something about cattle, son. This is super. I don't see anything you can do better than this. You got him going down. I noticed you got him on a little left-hand outrun, which is nice, very nice. And, oh yeah, you're doing real good with him. And I tell you, like you mentioned, huh? Let's cut out all the mistakes. Oh, leave him alone, son. Let's cut out all the mistakes that we've made previously with other dogs. Let's slow this dog down from the beginning. We don't have to retrain him later on. Right now, he's learning how to pace himself and what we want in cattle. There you are right there, son. Doing good. Doing very, very good. Walk him up slowly behind cattle. This is a nice, powerful pup. And if you're worried about what he can do, just ignore him for a few minutes and he'll show you what he's going to do. And that's not the plan. The plan is to make an excellent dog out of this little fella here. Quentin's got some puppies by this dog, and his little cream-colored Kelpie dog called Jenny that he trained. You can see those videos on YouTube under Quentin Snyder. He bred these two dogs together. Oh, there ought to be some puppies there. Now I'm telling you, they're going to be puppies. And this is how you have to do it to breed good ones. You breed a good, strong pup to a good, strong pup, and then you got a litter of dogs that's going to work cattle. They're not going to back off and look at them. The problem you'll have is keeping them off of them. Everybody wants to know how you train these crossbred dogs. I turn them loose, they dive straight in and get a hold of something. Well, you got to learn how to train them. Quentin took my tape number 1, and he plugged it in the DVD player, and he went outside and he tried to learn how to work a dog. This is what he has accomplished. We talk often. He's handling my breed of dogs up there in Canada, and he's one of the divisions of DaltonsCowdogs.com. That boy, Cajun, settle down a little bit. I tell you what, I have a little luck doing, Quentin. When he starts to come up there and play around, tell him steady. Steady. Growl at him a little bit, tell him steady, steady. And you see, right now you're talking to him, and he's crouched down, and he wants to listen. So when he gets back there and he starts to work, and he's flagging around back there, holler steady at him, and see if that won't kind of correct that a little bit. Every time I tell a dog steady back there, it crouches down and it loses that play. And it's a little bit worried about me. Try that. It might work. But what's wrong here is youth, huh? Getting started, youth. This will all look good back there, son, one day, huh? Look at him crouching down. See, he's listening to you. He's listening to you. Oh, yeah. It's a nice pup here. I got his mama bred, and I bred her this time to one of Sis's pups, a black pup. Oh, yeah, we're going to get some good ones there. Got a lot of pups sold out of that litter already. And I just bred her this week. So, oh, yeah, come on in, son. Atta boy. Now, you know I like what you did there, huh? You got off your four-wheeler and called him to you. Now, you know, be sure what you're doing. Now, I like what you're doing. You know, everything is dog-minded here. Get up on that buggy, boy. Look at that. And he had the other dog waiting up there for him, too. Hey. All right. Now we're going to make some figure eights and get a little bit more exciting, like he said. And, atta boy, you're going to have to down him a lot more here, because cattle are turning on him. Ooh, ooh. Go back. Go back. Go back. That's a command for that. And then walk up behind that cow. I don't care if she's a mile down there. Walk behind that cow and bring her in. Practice that when you later on. Walk behind that cow. Do not leave that cow. And walk her all the way in. I don't care if it takes an hour. Because chances are the reason she's back there, she's crippled. And you want her in the lot. Atta boy. Hey, now bring him up slow. Super. Atta boy. Put him behind that cow again. Don't let him leave that cow and come into the herd now. We're not interested in that. This dog has to learn to stay behind the back cow. Look at his little balance. Okay. Steady, son. Atta